What's going on, podcast people? This is a D&E podcast. I am your host, NK Rudy, leader of the friend group. I'm here with my friends and co-hosts, Raquan and Jamar. Say what's up.
Yeah, what's going on?
Thank y'all for tuning in, though. For all our audio people, leave a 5-star after the podcast is over, man, or now, whenever y'all want to. Make sure if you're listening on YouTube, hit the notification bell because YouTube always does recommend we upload. And yeah, how y'all guys doing today?
I'm good, but before we even get into that, I just want to thank you guys for showing support. Over the past few weeks, I had a couple people come up to me and be like, "Yo, like, I check out the podcast and like, you're doing great," and like
That's
just showing love and shit like that. And I was like, "Damn, like, I really appreciate that." Like, I don't know. At first, like when we was doing it, it was just like I thought like our closest friends, maybe family, would like watch it and everything like that, and then like who knows. Like, I still was open-minded to everything, like, getting bigger than that. But, like, that's who I thought was going to watch it and listen to it. But then, like, as we started doing it, more and more people are like, yo, like, this is what's up. Like, you guys are mad funny. They're quoting things from it. And I'm like, wow, like.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, that shit is motivational, you know?
My girl be watching that. Like, she be watching it on the daily.
Yeah, like, that's what's up.
Every day it comes out. She just be playing in the background, listening to it or watching the video or something like that, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always wanted for like our people to do. I mean, no one said anything to me because I only go to the gym, so like, no one really know me at the gym, so. But that is cool though. Thank y'all. All of our words and mouth people, man. That's telling people about the podcast, man. Shout out to y'all too. Y'all are very important also.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yo, it's been a good week so far too. Drake dropped. Y'all know what it is, man. TBE, bro. Y'all listen to that album?
Nah, I didn't. But I saw the memes.
Why didn't you listen to that album?
I haven't, because I don't even notice when music be dropping.
Bro, it's Drake.
Yeah,
it's Drake. Let him know it's Drake.
I don't even be noticing when music be dropping.
It's Drake.
It could be my favorite artist, and like I still don't even notice when it drops.
This shit fire.
Really?
This shit fire, bro.
I like it too.
You like
21.
it?
Can you do something for me? Like,
that's the only reason why I know about the album dropping, because all the memes, they had the one where it's a WWE thing and they just cropped Drake's face in there.
Yeah, I seen that one, and he was walking mad. That shit like, that shit was funny though. But it's a good album because I didn't listen to his last album. I still never listened to it. It was honestly never mind. When it dropped, I thought it was gonna be some hip hop shit, yo. Like what I heard on this most recent album, Her Loss, I thought I was gonna hear on Honestly Never Mind.
Yeah.
And I heard it was just like I wasn't expecting that shit, and I wasn't ready to listen to that shit. So I still have not listened to it because I'm not ready to listen to it. Because that's what I'm like. That's not the Drake I know. Drake I know be spitting in bars or be on the R&B shit. I'm like, I'm just can't listen to that right now. It's just still the only Drake album I've never listened to. I listened to all his like previous mixtapes too, from like Comeback Season and Room for Improvement, but I still haven't listened to Honestly Never Mind.
Yeah.
Have you listened to Sticky on that album?
I've heard the song Sticky, but like I never listened to like a full song. I never sat down and listened to a full song. Like when I first listened to that album, like I just like I'm like come on, there gotta be a rap song on here or something. I heard Jimmy Cooks or something. I never listened to Jimmy Cooks either.
Really, that one go crazy too.
No, I haven't. Yeah, she's crazy.
But that's crazy. Like I think it's better that you don't listen to it now because you got like that negative mindset, like, oh, this is not a rap album. But like if you listen to it, like, you know what, I'll just give it a shot at what it's gonna be, then like you might like it just because like you a Drake fan.
Just like appreciate it for what it is type of situation.
Yeah, like and I'm cool with Drake doing other shit too. It's cool he does other genres of music. Like he's done what's the Spanish music called, Latino music?
Reggaeton.
I guess he was on the song with Bad Bunny too before, right?
Yeah.
Bad Bunny and Romeo Santos. So I remember that Audio. I remember that shit was like at least in like high school.
How it go again? I thought it was Mia. Like,
no, that's
Bad Bunny. Mia's who the fuck is that?
Bad Bunny?
That's 6ix9ine, isn't it? Mia?
No. On what maybe?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now Audio was literally like was with Romeo Santos. It was like around high school time, but. Yeah, I remember, like, I'm cool with him doing other music, but I just wasn't ready for a whole album of that shit.
Yeah.
So I was just like, damn, I just still never listened to it. So I'll listen to it one day, but...
Today ain't that day.
Or last week, or probably not tomorrow either. So I don't know, but I've been really liking this new album, man. It's a collab album with 21 Savage, but to be honest, it's a Drake album featuring 21 Savage. I saw this stat today. It said every 2 out of 3 words is from Drake on that album.
Damn.
Yes. That's 66%. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
That's what I literally said.
He a Drake fan. He gonna get the stats in there.
I found him. I didn't do that shit myself. I just saw that shit, bro. Yeah.
Yo, you know what's mad funny that you said the other day? Naeem was like, yo, who's your favorite UK rapper? And I was like, oh, I only know like 2 songs. Like there's one song was like English girl named Fiona. And I don't know if you might recognize if you play it like from memes and shit. And another one was like, oh, how can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. And he just sat there looking at me. He's like, oh, mine is 21. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot 21 from the UK, yo. That's such a crazy thing, like. And
it's funny because like nobody knew, like there's some people that probably knew, but like no one else really knew he was from the UK until he was about to get damn near deported, bro. Yeah. And I was like, what? It was just mad weird. It's like niggas, he's from England, nigga, bro. There was so many memes about, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, this shit is crazy. It was just like mad crazy, like unexpected. Yeah. I'm like, I thought he was always from Atlanta. Like he grew up in Atlanta, but I think he moved over here like somewhere between like 7 years and 12 years old, something like that. I was like, damn.
Does he have any songs with like any UK artists? I know Favi does that.
I don't know, maybe 21 featuring 21. That would be. I don't know. But who's Favi on the song with? From
those 2 songs I named. Well, the first one I named. I don't know who they are.
I know one is Central C, but that's the one that my bitches. No, how can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. That's Central C, but I don't know the other guy you're talking about. The other song.
Yeah. It's like I don't even remember how it goes right now, but I know I liked it. Like it can definitely get me lit if I was just like in the car bumping it and shit like that.
You gotta hum it. Maybe it'll come to you.
How I go? What was I saying before? I was
Fiona?
Like, yes.
That's the only word I remember from the song. Fiona.
Like English girl named Fiona. He's like, he's like, even though I'm fucking, I ain't wearing no jolly. And I was like, yo, it's a good song. You check it out. I think it's like 3 Body. I don't even remember the song. Y'all just gotta find it and use the words I gave to try to find the song. Yeah, that's cool.
There are some songs I know from like the UK with like rap. I know Drake's worked with some like UK people before. There was this like one like drill song he did. Well, it was actually a freestyle he did, and he rapped in like a UK like accent. And then there was another one. It was a drill one. I can't remember the name of the song. I will have to like show it to y'all after the pod. But it was a good one. I liked it. And then there was this one like years ago. He did with this guy called Dave. It's a good song. What's the name of the song?
Him actually before.
Huh?
I heard of him before.
It is. I can't. It's like like I can't really think of it right now. What is that shit called? I think it has like something we know or you know. I think it's like you know or some shit like that. It's a good song. I'll show it after the pod. But there's some good songs in the UK, and then there's like I seen this shit on Twitter. It was these literally old guys like probably 60s, 70s from the UK, but they were rapping on a drill beat. And this shit was fire, bro. I was like, these niggas is rapping like this, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't know if somebody's writing for them. I don't know, but that shit was fire, though. I was like, yo, I've never seen some
song
shit
I was trying to say before.
With the old guys?
Yeah.
Their name is Pete and Boz. I don't know if that's his song, though. Yeah, I know the people I'm talking about. Their name is Pete and Boz. And they was spitting, bro. I was like, damn, this shit is actually fire. I'm like, I was actually like, this in one of my playlists too. Like that's how they was really. I'm like, damn, this is actually tough. So rap is really, I guess, right, bro. Rap really spread around the world. They got rapping like Korea, China, like.
Facts. It truly is like a culture in and of itself,
bro. It's crazy.
It's called Body.
Body.
Yeah.
Look up that song by Drake and Dave. I think it's called like or some shit like this. Look up Drake and Dave. But that shit's fire too. But yeah, you find it?
No, I'm still typing. I'm a slow typer.
You a slow typer?
Yeah. Especially with my left hand.
Yeah, using your non-dominant hand.
Yeah.
Nah, you know who be the worst typer? What's it called?
Wanna know.
Okay, that wanna know. Now you know who be the worst typers on phones? Old people, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it be so frustrating. Like I know some old bro, they literally be like have phone in hand like this and be doing this. I be like, there is no way you're really texting like that. I'm like, wow, but it's really a big gap between like old people and their cell phones and then like us. Like this shit is just regular to us. It's like and shit like that.
They didn't grow up with it.
They didn't. I don't know. I mean, I hope I'm not that way when I'm older, bro. Like with new technology, bro.
Yeah,
you might be.
I hope, bro. I'm really in technology though. Like I love using like I be watching all the tech videos on YouTube and shit like that still too. Like so I hope not, man. I don't want to be like how old people are with like technology today. I'm trying to say like in that shit, bro.
It'll depend if you get like if you have children and stuff like that, like you might follow like technology, you might stop doing certain things, you know what I mean? But if you just stick with it, then you'll still know what's going on. But for most people, when they get older, it's just like they have all these extra things that they're going to be doing in life. So they kind of lose touch of all the technology that's coming out. Next thing you know, like you get some shit that comes out. And you're like, yo, what the fuck? When did the PS10 come out? You know what I mean? Like I still got a PS5 at home that I don't even touch, you know? Like it's a matter of like if you fall out of it. Because you might just be buying shit for the kids and just being like, just to like basically shut them up. Like, big, here you go. Here, play with this, little Johnny.
And no cap, you gotta treat like old people like babies with technology, bro. Like even like the little kids will pick it up faster though, because I guess they're in their learning stage. But like
their brain is like a sponge.
You can give them like a little kid the most basic shit, and they'll end up like going like so far with this shit. Give an old person the same basic shit like that little kid got. How you do this? How you do that? I'm like, damn. But the little kids just figure that shit out themselves though.
Facts.
Speaking of like future of gaming, I saw the VR thing where you're on the field for football, and I feel like if I get older and it gets more advanced, that's how I'm gonna get hurt and like die possibly.
In VR?
Yeah.
You're gonna get hurt in VR.
Yes.
Well, you gonna like run into the fucking
yes,
okay. The wall or something like that.
Yo, when the video was like
nigga simulating
he was
injuries.
playing quarterback, right? And he was driving down the field, like he was into the game. And he's like, yo, hurry up, get on the ball. And then he tried to do a QB sneak at the goal line, bro. And I could dead ass see myself just diving forward trying to get that
smash your head into something. Yeah.
I've definitely seen videos like that too, bro. Like not seeing his dad. He was boxing VR and his son walked in front of him and he hit him with the meanest combo. I was like, oh my gosh, why would the kid step in front of him though? Like knowing the dad can't see.
Yeah.
It was one of the meanest combos I ever seen, bro. Like, it was so niggas just knocked him to the ground, little ass kid.
Exactly.
Yo, that should be funny, man. People really be immersed in VR. I never tried like the VR. I do want to try one of them shits though. Bro. That shit's gotta be, bro. Niggas really be in the zone, bro. Niggas say he dove. Like there be people like walking on like beams and shit like that. Some dude actually thought he fell and like he was like, oh, and then like fell face first. I'm like, damn, you really that immersed into that shit?
Yes, bro. It's like I went to a VR box, I think it was called, and you get a glasses, you get headphones, so it's just like if you were playing the game, and then you really can't hear out of it because like it's on both ears, and you had like something on your chest and arms and shit like that, so you know what the game knows what you're doing, but it also vibrates, so you like feel like you're in the game. And they also even had wind blowing, so you feel like the wind is blowing like how it is in the game. So like you're in there, and like at first you realize it, but like as you get into the game, you think you're actually there sometimes. Like even now when you play video games, you know, sometimes you like, you know what I mean? Like you make noises and shit like you're in the game, but like you're actually like moving and shooting and like the gun is shaking, like it's crazy.
Or like you move your head like while you playing COD, like because you think you dodged the bullet, you like
exactly.
Like at the same time,
So when you actually have to move like that, like I can definitely see you getting like tricked into that, and that's just now. Like I can only imagine what it's going to be like in like 10 years, like
especially if you're playing it for hours.
Like the way the technology advances so fast, it's definitely gonna be like way better.
Like they're using it for like doctors and shit too, like so you can see like the veins in people's bloods,
like practice that way.
That's actually kind of smart. Crazy.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know, I saw something on Twitter about it, and I was like, I don't know if it was real or anything like that, but like I could definitely see it being real in the future. Just like not having to actually go in, like they'll have like tiny cameras going into your body so you can see it, or at least like heat it up so you can see what's, I don't know how it would work, but honestly, but that shit just seems like it'll be crazy, just like not having to use that much surgery anymore because we have like advanced technology,
especially coming from where we used to come from in terms of learning surgery. Like you had to wait till a dead body came up, you know, and then practice that way. Or use prisoners of war, which
They
was they did that back in World War II Japan.
Not even just prisoners of war. They was using like in the Holocaust, like they was using
just
the actual
random,
Jewish people, bro. Like
that's
they was
crazy.
using people who were locked. Those are in prison of wars, like people who were captured, like as well. I mean, they were prisoners, but not a war.
Yeah,
though,
not a war.
I don't
Yeah,
think that would be considered prison of war. But bro, they was just using. I think like somebody please fact check me. This is not like I don't know if this is true or not, but what I've heard was like a lot of like the like advancements from like in human body and shit like that like came from like the Holocaust, from like the Germans actually testing on.
Oh that which basically just stems into World War II, just because there's captures, there's prisoners of war, and there was a lot of deaths. So doctors are just operating 24/7. Like in World War II, in some islands for Japan, there was a actually one of the planes that George W. Bush was on. There was like these bombers that were flying over, and their goal was to like just bomb like these islands, right? Yeah. And they did.
Wait, the president? The president?
Yeah, the president. So their goal was to like bomb all these islands, but like some planes actually crash landed into the like they were shot down and crash landed into the islands, and then there was actually the U.S. Soldiers were taken in as prisoners of war, and Japan being Japan, because they didn't want to lose, because they didn't want to like bring shame to their country, and they didn't want to surrender. So what they did was that they were actually eating one by one these U.S. soldiers, so then they could survive, because it was harder to survive off the land, because if you like for that long, if you're just eating a bunch of animals, stuff like that, eventually the animals are either going to get smart and they're going to hide, or they're just going to run out. You know what I mean? Because like with overhunting.
Yeah.
So, and then a little bit later, George W. Bush got like a message receiving that he was actually like this close to actually being one of those prisoners of war. Damn. So there's a chance that he could have been eaten alive, and then the basically history would have just been changed, but changed in a way that we wouldn't have known. You know what I mean?
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
That's crazy,
But and what's crazy is that they were operating on people. I think one of the things that they were doing on some of the islands was they're injecting salt water into people, into their veins and everything like that, to see how it would like affect the human body. And like this is like them running tests on humans, because they didn't know. And then they some of the Japanese army believed, or most of them, because they even hunted down Filipino people, like you said, like just kidnap them and eat them and eat their flesh. But one of the things that they loved eating, like for cannibalism, one of the things that they loved eating was the liver. They believed that the liver gave them enough energies and protein to be able to defeat their enemies. And like crazy. On a spiritual level, it allowed them to defeat their enemies. So they would eat like human liver. And just imagine that, being in like a cage, and just knowing like you're hearing the screams of the people like getting their flesh cut off and like cooked. Some people are cooked alive, you know, cut open for your liver and stuff like that, just so they can eat you. And like you're sitting in a cage and you don't know if you're gonna be next or not. Like that's scary as fuck. That is scary as fuck.
Oh my gosh.
I would try to. I don't even think I could.
And it was eating. I'm eating.
I don't even think I could survive that. That's mental torture before you even before you even die. Because every time someone goes out, you're just like shit. Like I'm next. You know,
you gonna have to fight. I ain't going down. Y'all gonna try to kill me. You gonna have to fight me to the death then. Cause I'm boxing. Like, like y'all gonna have to fight me. I ain't going out. I ain't going out. Sorry, man.
That's true. I feel like most situations like that is like it's better to just fight rather than like go with it. Just because like even if it's in kidnapping, like they said it's better to like fight where you are there and then than to go to that next location. And like a situation like that, like.
Well, they were stuck on the island. There's not much that they can do other than wait for like wait till backup. Basically.
Like
because even if you do fight, I mean, like at the end of the day, it's like at least you have a quicker death compared to like the slow torture of waiting to be released from the cage and then brought to the cooking chamber.
When you fight, you're making it harder on them, because the last thing they want you to do is fight them back. Because it's gonna make it harder for them.
True, but they're gonna be surrounded by people with guns.
I'm just talking about like I'm not talking about like in the war. I'm talking about like really any situation. Like, you're talking about like kidnapping and shit like that. That's the last thing they want you to do is fight back. Don't make that shit easy on them, man.
Facts.
But sometimes
start swinging like a motherfucker.
It'll be sick. Like if you fight back, then like they take it out on your people. If like they can't get to you, they get it your people that won't fight back. And it's like,
you talking?
See, I'm built
yeah, I
different.
get what you mean. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah,
like,
I'm built
that's
different.
just to like keep people in line. It's just like, damn, like I hope I'm never in that situation. To be honest, oh my god, just thinking about it.
Nah, that shit. I don't think I can do it.
Yo.
Actually, going off of what you were saying with technology growing and shit like that, for technology to grow, we actually need more energy, and we also need more energy because we're producing a lot more babies than the world can keep up with, if that makes sense. So you need more energy, and I think it says that Earth right now is at and this was the civilization shit I was telling you about.
Yeah,
Earth is at a type 0.75 civilization, and there's 1 out of 5, technically 1 out of 7, but the 6 and 7 is just like you're entering realm of like godlike. But the ones that are crazy to me is like when you hit the type 1 civilization, that's when you're able to use the Earth's energy at like max volume. So you can use like tsunamis as an energy source, earthquakes as an energy source. You can plan and figure out.
Crazy.
Yeah, you can plan and figure out before like anything will happen, in terms of a what's it called? In terms of natural disasters, because you have control over everything that's happening around you. So you know exactly what's happening. So you can even control like weather.
That's too much.
Yeah, you can control weather, and you can control the Earth's temperature, which means that you can stop global warming.
But they ain't do it though.
Huh?
They ain't do it though.
Nah, because we're at a 0.75. We're not even at a 1, so we're not even like at a mature, I guess you can say, civilization.
Y'all not at a 1. Y'all not at a 1. I'm at a
2.
2. I'm at a 2.
For a 2,
I'm different.
You're able to use, I think they said, other planets, so you can make a giant Dyson sphere around the sun and use the sun's natural energy.
I could do that.
So, like level 1 civilization is like controlling like the Earth.
You control the Earth's
and then
energy source 100%.
And then 2 is like other planets.
What's the max? 2 is you can use the sun's energy source, and you can use all other planets' energy sources. So 2 in reality would be the best case scenario for us, because eventually we're going to run out of natural resources, and if we produce more energy than we can consume, then we're going to have to go to other planets. And even asteroids, I think they said, I forget the diameter for an asteroid for it to produce that much money, but it would have like copper and iron, and like one asteroid alone can give you like $150 million because of all the iron and copper and shit like that that's on the fucking asteroid itself. So you would actually colonize all those places for like mining and stuff like that, just to extract all the energy from it.
Damn.
And like,
I could do that.
What's that? Is it Venus that has, or is it Jupiter? Jupiter.
No, Serena.
Jupiter with all like the tornadoes and stuff like that. Like in reality, if you can extract all the energy from the tornadoes, like the energy that it naturally produces, and you can use that energy source too.
Do you think we should have all that power?
In reality,
well, I mean, I already have it.
Yes. Because if you can get to and this goes into the type 3, like if you get into a type 3, then you can control the entire galaxy's energy source. So if we can get to a type 3, that means that if we can control that much power, there's a chance that we can figure out how to use negative energy. And if we can figure out how to use negative energy, there's a chance that we can go faster than the speed of light to then travel throughout the whole galaxy. Which means that we might be able to go to.
This some Marvel DC shit you talking about? Talking about negative energy. And it sounds like some comic book shit.
Yeah. And if we were at a type 3, there's a chance for us to even potentially find aliens. And then if they're as smart as us, but they just don't want to communicate with us because we're not in their inner circle. Because if you think about it, it's just like, if they look at us like animals, just the same way that we look at animals, it's like, why would we even want to like help them unless needed?
What are your sources?
For what? Type 1? And all this stuff.
No, yeah, what did like all this you're talking about?
This is the it's a scale that was made by, I think his name is Mike Kervorshis, and he's the one that made this the Kervorshis scale. I'm butchering his name, but he made that back in 1914, talking about energy sources, and if the human Earth or if humans want to progress, and there's all these scales. He did it from 1 to 5, and then humans, humans being humans, wanting more power. Some people made it up to 1 to 7, and 7 would be some crazy shit where we would be outside of all galaxies and universes, and you would be in an omniverse, and everything and anything you would know, and anything that exists will exist within like your mindset, and it's just a whole crazy thought process. Like the laws of everything, in terms of we know physics, but like if there's more to it that we just don't know, like we would know. You know what I'm saying? We would just exist in a pocket universe that we can. It's basically like your God, but it's only believed that only one true being exists there, and that's where people like scientists have the idea of like God is there's only one true being that lives there, and it's like the Omni something. I forget what it's called.
The Omnitrix.
Yeah, there you go. It's fucking hilarious. I used to love Ben 10. But like the Omni something is just like you live in that pocket universe, and you just you wouldn't need to know anything because everything that there is to know is there. Yeah. But yeah, I love shit like this, like science and stuff like that. Like that shit's so cool. Like in planets and everything like that.
Yeah. I think if we had the ability to reach that level, I don't think we should. Just because, like,
who won't stop me?
Well, you would,
Why?
but if you think about it, like that's getting into like Star Wars level shit, like controlling different universes and stuff like that.
That's just.
But though that's like years and years down the line. For us to even get to a Type 1, it would take a couple 100 years, and that's if we can even. First, we would have to be able to come together as a.
That's not happening.
Exactly.
Coming together. That's all you had to say. Coming together. That's not happening with nobody.
For us to even hit a Type 1, we would have to come together as a planet, like globalism, which is not going to happen.
I think so.
Humans will be the death of humans. I mean, it could be possible.
Like if there was an outside threat. I think we would all work together to
for the time.
And then
for the
after
time,
we'll use whatever we learned against each other.
Yeah.
And like
it's always us versus them. Remember that. Always.
True.
And that's just a disaster waiting to happen. Like imagine someone's just mad. He's like, I'm just gonna throw a hurricane over here. Like that's just crazy. Like
asteroid.
Like
planet killers, like the dinosaurs.
And
there's nothing that we could do to stop it. At like our current civilization,
all
there's nothing.
And caught it at the same time and threw the asteroid back. What are you talking about?
That's like some One Punch Man shit.
But you got Butterfingers, so like,
if all 8 billion of us did that shit,
yeah, but you
funny as hell.
But if you all caught that shit at the same time and threw it back, then who's stopping us? Like, come on, that's different.
That's different.
I'll be clean. He's like, they like that.
Oh, they like that. Yeah. Throw a bigger one.
Yeah. Like Madara.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
He was like, he said, "What will you do about the second one?" Yo, when that shit happened and like the clouds just dispersed, and for y'all don't know, we're talking about Naruto. This guy, his name is Madara Uchiha. He just sent an asteroid down, and then this old man basically caught it.
Yeah.
And then combined with Gata. And then he sent the second one down, and that nigga was just looking so cold. He was like, "What would you do about the second one?" And then, like that shit just came flying down. Like I was freaking out in my chair. I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
that was really like one of like the best parts of Naruto, bro. That like shit was different. He was built different. Like he was like, golly. Who's y'all favorite characters from Naruto?
Itachi.
You know he's a coon, right?
What?
He's a coon.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that. Yeah, because he killed off his whole clan or whatever.
Yeah, for those who don't know, he killed off his own clan to save the village. So that's basically if a black person killed off all black people to save the village, who was mostly white. That's basically what he did.
Mostly white.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's like he was literally a coon.
Yeah, it was like if black people and white people were going to get in a fight, and he killed all black people just so they won't get in a fight.
They won't get into a fight.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
But what if he killed off all white people so then they wouldn't get to a fight?
So he killed off the village?
Huh?
So you're talking to him like he killed off the rest of the village? If he killed off all the white people and saved the black people, that wouldn't make him a coon.
What if the Uchihas are black? No, what if the Uchihas are white, but then the whole village is black? Would he still be a coon?
If he killed all the white people in the village, that'll be genocide. I mean, if you keep it to be like that, that's literally what it is. It's either be a coon or commit genocide.
Okay,
he committed genocide against his own people. To be honest, so both of them are genocide.
I think they could have figured it out.
Who your favorite
honestly,
characters?
I think they could have figured it out too.
Yeah.
Who your favorite characters?
That's a tough one. I got a lot of good ones. I really like Kakashi. I'm gonna go with Kakashi right now. He's solid.
Kakashi's pretty tough.
Yeah, he's solid. What about you?
See, I got like a list of my favorites. Really, it's not like it's kind of hard to choose between.
If we doing a list,
I'll just get my top 5. Like Naruto, I like Naruto.
Yeah,
like it's hard not to like the main character, bro.
Yeah.
It's really hard to not like the main character. I like Kakashi also.
Yeah.
Toby. Bro, it was just like the mystery of him.
Yeah.
Like
who he was for so long.
Yes, and bro, like him changing his voice and like him really being like behind like most of all the shit that's going on. It's just like, damn, he was cold. They could not touch him, bro.
Yeah.
And it is like once they found out who Toby actually was at the end, it's like, damn, this shit was just crazy. And then I like Minato. Yeah, he's cold. Yo, yeah, he's cold as hell. You see, that's how cold. Cause we said that shit at the same time. That's how cold Minato is, bro.
They said he was run on sight.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they were giving strict instructions, and he killed off a whole army.
Yeah, if you have a nickname, that means you cold. Like anybody give a nickname to, his was a yellow flash of the leaf. If you got a nickname like that, that means you cold.
They said, "Do not fight him."
Shishui was who? What was his nickname?
The teleporter. Shishi the teleporter, and he had another one too. Yeah, but I know one was the teleporter. Shishi the teleporter, and like something. Shishi.
Yeah, because he used like some flash step shit. It wasn't as fast as Minato's.
But he was cool.
But he was nasty. I would say top 5. I would have.
Hold on. Oh, my last one. What's his name? The Hokage. Well, he was the second Hokage. What's his name?
The second Hokage. Yeah. Of the leaf.
White hair.
Tobirama.
Yes, Tobirama, because he created so many. Like we didn't get to see much of him, but like just the story of him and shit like that was cool. And then like when it was chilling in remember Sasuke was like telling his story, and he was telling his story,
and he lifted his
finger. I was like, oh my gosh, like he powered up so fast, it was crazy. I'm like, he's cold.
It really did show how strong Hashirama was, because he just looked at him. He was like, nigga, relax. Like
they went into some Super Saiyan type mode.
Yeah, he would have boxed the shit out of him. Like he's way stronger than Hashirama, than Tobirama, but he would have boxed the shit out of him.
That's crazy.
Top 5 for me, honestly, would have to be Itachi, Killer BD, just because I like how he was introduced. And he was basically like another teacher for Naruto before Naruto just took off and became like super strong.
I'm sorry, he whooped Sasuke's ass. It was so crazy.
He really did. Like Sasuke only survived because of like, plot armor basically.
He thought shit was sweet.
But Itachi, really Killer BD, Minato. I used to love playing Minato, like in the remember when we played the Naruto games? Yeah. Minato. Let's see, 4th one. Honestly, Shino. I loved how smart he was. He was a great battle tactic.
Shino? The bugs?
No, not Shino. Shikamaru. Yeah.
Okay,
I loved his battle tactics and everything like that. I wish we got to see more of his dad, because his dad was actually
smart as hell too.
Yeah. Wasn't as smart as Shikamaru, because I think the dad admitted that. Yeah. But it would have still been cool to see like where he got his brains from. But sadly, they didn't go into that for the storyline. It was more so meant for the kids. So Shikamaru, 4th one, and then 5th one. Damn. 5th one.
I don't think I ever said my 5th one. I think I just said 4 also. Naruto, Minato, Kakashi. No, that's 5. Okay, Toby, and then Tobirama. Those are all my 5.
5th one, if I had to pick a character that, basically like it is a character, but it's not like a character I guess people would expect. It would be Kurama. I loved like the whole story development with them, and like how like he just had like Naruto like just turn into like this crazy fucking beast. Like he never went into like the whole like turning into the whole 9 tails. Like Naruto never turned that into that transformation, like looking like it, but like just turning Naruto into a whole beast. But like I love like the struggle that Naruto had to go through with it. But like Kurama never let up. Like it wasn't like a story where Kurama was just like, I'm gonna let up after like season like 1. where it's just like season 1 is like where you struggle, and then season 2 is where like we become friends and like we learn, like you learn to control my power. Like Naruto had to fight tooth and nail for that, and I love it when there's like, you know, he's gonna be his friend in the long run, but I love it how he was like that antagonist for so fucking long, and he always kept his strong mindset even when they became friends, which I really respect that as a like a writing character. Because like in Black Clover, I think like in the manga he gets pretty quick to like control the power, and it's just like, yo nigga, this is like, that's a devil, like you should have no reason to be able to control that fast. So I like the writing style of like how he was just like, nah, like you're gonna work for this, and like they wrote him very well into it, where Kurama was like his always like a strong-headed person. He was just like, nah nigga, like you gonna have to earn this power.
I want to piggyback off of that a little bit later about like Black Clover and
Naruto's real power. I know he had like the Rasengan, and they like all use the Shadow Clone Jutsu. But his real power was the power of friendship, bro. Like he was, I swear, he was turning everybody to his friend, bro.
That Talk no Jutsu.
Yes, yeah.
That's what they called it. But if it wasn't Kurama, then it would be Pain. But like, Pain is tough too, yeah. But like Pain in terms of like, Pain, the one where he was controlling, like Nagato was controlling whatever the fuck that guy's name is, his friend.
Yeah, Yahiko.
Yahiko, yeah. Like that was like a cool Pain, but I guess I like Nagato because at the end of the day Nagato was controlling Yahiko, so I don't like the Yahiko. You know what I'm trying to say,
you
right?
You like the
I like the how
you like Nagato the character, but like you like him
as Pain. Yeah, exactly. Because him when Nagato as normal, when he was reanimated, that nigga, like he was strong, but like he wasn't as strong as I thought he would be. I'm just like, nah, he should be whooping some ass.
It wasn't that. It's because
Naruto was like just so strong at that point.
No, I'm talking about the reanimation. The reason why it like wasn't as strong as you think it was is because what's that snake guy who was controlling him?
Kabuto.
Yeah, Kabuto was controlling. Like he wasn't like the top. He was good, but he wasn't as good as he thought he was because he clearly let what's his name? Itachi. He literally used his own jutsu to break out of the reanimation shit. That was cool. Yeah. That was tough though. And I totally forgot that bird was inside Naruto. But I'm like, yo, that was crazy. I'm sorry. They really wrote that show amazing, bro.
He was real. Itachi, what I always liked about him, which is why I rank him so high, is like he was always thinking ahead. He was always thinking ahead, and it was just like it was really hard to outmatch him, and he was Hokage level, and they said that he could have been a Hokage at the age of 16, some shit like that. Like he was Hokage level at 16, and that's ridiculous. Like he could have whooped, he honestly could have ended the series like on his own, because he could have whooped Naruto's ass when he was fighting Naruto, Sakura, Chiyo, and Kakashi, because he was whooping all they ass. He got Naruto into a genjutsu. Like Kakashi was struggling against him. Sakura, she can't really do shit.
No cap.
And then Chiyo, Granny Chiyo, the one with the puppets, like she didn't release her puppets yet because they were trying to like show it off later. But like she, like for the other puppet fight or whatever fuck, but like all four of them niggas struggling. He could have killed Naruto right there. Decided not to though, because he was just like, I think you're gonna be a good friend to Sasuke. I like how like you treat him. I like how you always like trying to get him in the right path. Get it? Plot armor. He could have beat Sasuke's ass. He let Sasuke win, and he was almost blind, and bro. He was dying from a sickness, and he was still whooping Sasuke's ass.
Yeah, bro. Sasuke wasn't a match for him at that point.
He was still whooping Sasuke's ass. That's ridiculous.
Itachi was cool. Like at the end, he was cool. The whole Akatsuki shit, bro. They was lethal, bro. Lethal. Like it was like damn, like. That
was a well written group.
Yeah, bro.
That was a well written group.
Bro. Like they had like some like the coldest villains on the like all on the same team, bro. Like it was crazy. Like you said, the puppet guy. What's his name?
Datara? No, that's
the one who does explosions.
Everything's
Sasori.
Sasori, the puppet. That was a good fight, bro.
And his puppet. What really showed that he was cold is when he killed the Kazekage, like the third Kazekage or something like that, or the second one, and he was considered the strongest Kazekage who controlled like sand, like who controlled iron.
So, that's Gar's dad who did the iron. No, he did.
Gar's dad was the gold sand.
One. Okay,
yeah. So the second Kazekage was, because I think God is the fourth Kazekage. So the second Kazekage, he controlled iron, and he was considered to be the strongest Kazekage, stronger than Gaara. Yeah. And he controlled iron because it was like a Kekkei Genkai or whatever the fuck it is. And Sasori beat him and beat him, and then used him as a puppet so then he could control the iron sand, which was wild to me. I don't think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I get the plot armor, but I don't think Chiyo and Sakura should have beat that nigga. He was cold. He was cold.
Bro, it really they shouldn't have won because he literally had a whole army.
It was like 1,000 puppets or something like that.
It was crazy. And they beat all them.
They beat all of them. Sakura was fighting through the poison because she got hit a couple times.
That's definitely plot armor.
Yeah, Granny.
Didn't she the Granny give her like the antidote or something? So
no, it wasn't an antidote. It was something that could like help against it. Yeah. But it wasn't an antidote.
And she was using like she was the puppet.
Granny Chiyo?
No, Sakura was the puppet for Granny Chiyo.
Oh yeah, she was
so like it wasn't actually Sakura. It was like it was her, like her strength and everything.
Yeah.
But, like she was being
controlled.
Yeah,
as a
but
puppet,
but even still, like I don't. Granted, Sasori's puppets weren't the strongest because he did admit like he used them to conquer nations, but they weren't like the strongest. Like they weren't like Granny Chiyo's level puppets.
Well,
because her puppets were cold.
The harder it was.
Yeah, harder it was. But her puppets were cold. Like she had like.
She had one of the Kazekazes. He had Sasori's parents as the puppets.
No, but those were her secret puppets.
Those were his. Like they were his puppets before he made those puppets.
Yeah, but she had but I'm talking about like the white puppets that she had. They had a specific name, and there was like 3, 4, 5 of them, and she was cold with those. She was cold. I'm like, damn, this granny's crazy. Apparently, she was known for those puppets. Like niggas was scared of her.
That's why I can see it. I can see her winning.
Yeah. Kankudo, I was hoping that his puppets would be a little bit better. Like they're cool and everything like that, but they ain't like that crazy. Except for the Sasori puppet that he like turned it into. But like he has like the black ant, the Sasori puppet, and then Scarecrow, I think. And then I think those are his 3 puppets.
Nah, it was funny when what's his name now? Kankuro thought he could take on Sasori, but he didn't know Sasori was a puppet. He's like, nigga, I made those puppets. Like you think like you gonna beat me with my own puppets? And it was like, damn, he got his ass whooped.
No cap.
Like Akatsuki was really cool for the people who watch Naruto. Y'all know the people who don't watch Naruto, and y'all should watch Naruto.
And Dragon Ball Z is bringing out a new season soon.
I gotta catch up on all that shit. I'm just really behind on all Dragon Ball Z type shit, bro.
You should watch Bleach. They have the new season. I've been posting that shit all over.
People keep trying to tell me to watch. I'm like, bro, there's literally so many animes to watch. It's like, bro, I'm literally just trying to catch up on all the Marvel shit. I get that, like the Marvel, like the that one that came on Netflix, like Luke Cage, Daredevil. Like, all that shit. Like, I'm rewatching that shit over because I want to like just catch up on that shit again.
But, what's your favorite 5?
You guys pretty much hit a lot.
But like, do you have like a specific order?
He said Kakashi. I know one.
Yeah, I know. I like Kakashi. I do like Naruto. I do like Shikamaru. Madara's up there.
Madara's cold.
Madara's
cold.
Very cold.
I quote him all the time. A lot. Not all the time, but a lot. Like this world.
Yeah, he's very quotable character.
What did he say? He was like, "Wake up to reality." That shit was
everybody, you see that shit everywhere. It's very
that one. Pain with his this world shall know pain, and his music.
The quote that he had when Naruto was like pinned down with the rods.
Yeah,
and after he just like basically like fucked up. No, this is before he fucked up Hinata, and he was just giving that long ass speech. Like that shit is really memorable, and it's. Apparently that quote's like for like 5 minutes long, some shit like that, 3 to 5 minutes long, and they don't even feel like it because he's just so immersed in it. It's like this nigga's really spitting right now.
Yeah, that's exactly why it was like humans will like shouldn't have that power because it's always like you kill my family and then I kill yours, and it's just a cycle of hatred and everything like that. So like that's why I like him, and like that speech is quotable and like yo, he's tough. He's tough.
He was just like, you talk about peace, but what about my friends? Yeah. My family. Yeah. My village. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, he about to start spitting. Yeah. Let me turn up this volume real quick.
I don't know why. I don't know what made me start watching Naruto. Like, I remember I was like, I went to go through animes. I'm like, all right, let me just watch Naruto. I think it was just like, I just picked it at random. Like, I'll just watch this one. Because, like, I see everybody talking about something. Let me just start with this one. And I watched that shit. That shit got me hooked, bro. I was like, damn. I was literally watching, like, episode after episode after episode, like on days. I'm watching more than an episode a day, bro. It was just like, damn.
I'm about to name someone that you guys didn't name, and I'm surprised you guys didn't say it.
For your top 5? Wait, did you say
I don't say. I mean, if you don't say Sasuke, of course.
No. Sasuke is pretty cool too.
Lee.
Really?
Rock Lee.
Really? He was cool.
He's a cool
in
like
Naruto. Shippuden, he wasn't as cool as he was in what you call it.
They did him more dirty with the riding, but like
he was more of a motivational character.
And that's what I needed.
Yeah, he was.
In the time I was watching
he is not.
He got me in the gym. I ain't gonna lie.
That first fight versus Gara, bro.
Yeah,
that was cool, bro. When he dropped the weights,
yeah,
I was like,
that big ass explosion.
That much weight. But he was
he was on some Dragon Ball Z type training.
Yeah, really on some Goku type shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like training very probably one of the hardest trainers. Like
he also could have ruined the show too, cause when he was fighting Sasuke. Before the tournament even began.
Yeah, he was whooping his ass.
He was about to use that move.
But he wasn't going to kill him, though. Like,
that shit would have ended Sasuke, bro.
He wasn't going to kill him because he couldn't.
No.
If he killed him there,
that would have killed Sasuke. I don't think he knew the power of that move, though. Bro, he was literally landing you on your head, bro.
And Gara had like sand to help him and shit like that. Like
that's the only reason why Gara survived that shit, bro. He literally had a whole fucking armor, a sand armor.
Yeah. Oh wait, I thought you was talking about when he was fighting Sasuke.
Nah.
But you're talking about when he was fighting Gara.
No, he used Gara's example.
He used the same move on Gara. It was like the one where he kicks him up in the air.
Yeah, it was
and wraps him up.
It's the primary lotus. Yeah.
And
that would have killed Sasuke.
Yeah, that would have killed him, bro.
He wasn't going to use primary lotus at that full power.
Yes, he was.
Yes, until he got stopped. He got stopped.
That's why he got stopped.
No, he got stopped because he was just like, lead, like don't use that. But the thing is, like. The primary lotus that he used
Why
against...
Why do you think he told him not to use it?
Yeah, but the primary lotus that he used against Gara was on a whole different level because he opened, 5 gates? That's a whole different level.
I don't think he opened a gate yet? I don't know if he opened a gate yet.
Against Gara, he opened like 3 or 4 gates and then he used primary lotus. He was about to fuck up Gara. He was not using gates against Sasuke. That would have been weak compared to the one compared to
still a
Gara
move. That's still
on
a
the head
move.
top on your noggin.
Yeah,
bro, he would have peeled his cap back blue, bro. Like that shit. Like, come on.
True, but like them Naruto characters are strong. Like them niggas get sent through boulders and then they get up. Like they're only coughing up a little bit of blood.
Oh no, that seemed like they really like you seen that video of that dude. He was like imitating how like it being animated. He threw himself across the car and he just get like, okay, I see we're fighting now. Like shit like that. They really be getting tossed, bro. They do be getting tossed, bro. Should be crazy. I'm like, damn, that shit don't hurt. Like they just cough a little bit of blood. Okay, you're like,
because Sasuke did the same thing. He just copied it with his shotgun and named it like did something a little bit different. He called it Lion Barrage, and he landed the nigga on the head, and then like
he land on the head.
Some side character that was from the Village of the Sound.
And he was done.
He was done, but he was still alive though. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas just be like getting up. You could do it. The fight you were allowed to kill the person, but really nobody died though. And the only person who almost died was Hinata.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's the only person, huh? Guy.
I was about to die.
Guy? Yeah.
Guy Sensei?
Yeah, he used the
No, we're talking about in the Chunin exams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only person who almost died was Hinata, and the only person other than that is Lee. Yeah, that was the only. Everybody else was just scrapping.
No, what you call and Lee's fight versus Kimimaro. That was a cool fight too. When he was using the drunken
style.
Yeah, drunken style. He was going crazy. You remember that fight?
No, I remember that.
Oh yeah, with the bone guy, he was going crazy.
That's actually a fighting style that they use. That I don't think they use it like that. Like it's not popular, but they used to use it back in the day. Drunken style is like actually a style.
A lot of people use that shit now. They just trash. They get drunk and get their ass beat. that's what that shit is.
Because they'll add characters in like fighting games that use like drunken style. Like Mortal Kombat did it, I think. What's that really popular one?
Injustice?
No. It's not Tekken. Street Fighter. The new Street Fighter has a guy that does like a drunken style stuff. Like imagine like actually learning that style. Like you got to get fucked up just to fight well. Like that's crazy to me. Like that is
going to class and just down in shots in the parking lot.
Facts. And then you just come out and whoop a nigga's ass. But like
you say to me? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. What's the idea of the drunken style? It's supposed to be because it makes your body more loose and unpredictable. That's what it is. You
don't know what to say.
Y'all heard Jake Paul won his fight? Was it
Yeah,
Jake
I saw
or-
that.
What's his Logan?
Logan Paul.
Are you talking about
Okay,
wrestling
Jake.
or boxing? Because I know
Boxing.
Boxing.
boxing. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Jake Paul. Who'd he beat? Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Man, okay. I'm not a big boxer watcher, but I be following the sport and shit like that. And I know some of the better boxers and shit like that. He not one of them. Like, let's keep it a being. He hasn't fought nobody of like any caliber. Like, the only person he was supposed to fight that was supposed to be of some type of caliber was something Fury, not Tyson Fury, but it was another like Fury. His name was last name. But Anderson Silva is like a 30 something or like somewhere between 30 and 40 years old, bro. UFC, like I don't even know if he still fights in UFC anymore, but like he's like he at the tail end of his career. He's not what he was. UFC and boxing are not the same sport. Like so, it's like boxing is really like it's different, bro. Like you get in a UFC fight, you get in the ring, but a boxer it's different, bro. It's not the UFC. Like y'all be on the ground and fighting and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
He beat Nate Robinson. As soon as we saw Nate Robinson come out and start throwing them punches, I'm like, he done. I don't know what the fuck Nate Robinson. That he was not, bro. That shit was bad, bro. I'm like, he's not winning. He was just
leaning over through his punches and everything like that.
He was boxing with his head down, shit like this. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, I knew that shit was over once he did that, and he got knocked down the first time. I'm surprised he got back up. Then who else he beat? He's not beating real opponents, bro. He got to go against somebody of some type of caliber. He don't got to go against the best because he gonna get his ass put down. But he got to go against somebody else to be taken seriously. I'm not taking him seriously as a fighter until he beat box an actual fighter, bro.
Well, like a nigga in his prime.
Just somebody of some type of caliber, yo. Like, shit. Like in the meantime,
fuck it. He's still technically he's the winner because he making money.
But like as a boss, like I'm not taking him serious as a boxer. He entertaining. That's what he's literally doing. He's entertaining.
Now, if you were him, right, would you continue fighting these people or would you like accept the challenge?
It depends on
knowing you're gonna make mad money if you keep fighting these non-boxers.
If it's just
they're not non-boxers.
They're fighters.
They're fighters, but
they're not boxers. Nate Robinson is not a boxer. Anderson Silva is not a boxer. I know he's going to like one or two more people, but like they're not. He fought another Tyron Woodley. He's not a boxer. He's a UFC fighter, and at tail end of his career also. So I'm sorry. I need him to fight somebody like you said, probably in their prime and shit like that. Yeah, prime doesn't mean like it's just you're at the best. It doesn't mean like you're the best person, just the best of your like.
This nigga throwing haymakers.
Yeah, it's just. But he need to fight somebody of some type of caliber who's in their prime. Shit, not these old wash niggas, bro, or Nate Robinson, bro. Like,
what if he fights his brother?
His brother's a WWE wrestler at this point. Yeah, he not. And they would probably never do that shit. They probably would never go against each other. So no, Jake Paul is a fighter. I'm not saying he can't fight, but he ain't beating nobody to be considered like he's that good. Yeah, but he definitely probably put in the work, but he ain't going against nobody. So he is what he is. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if y'all want to say, but I'm just saying, like, y'all asked me.
I don't really know too much about him. I just wanted to hear your thoughts.
I don't know nothing really about him. All I know is that he hops on, he talks shit, and then he calls people out and saying like, come fight me," all that bullshit. So that's really all I really know about him.
But I'll say with this boxing, like, I know like boxing is like in this weird spot, like from what I'm seeing, like as a casual. Like, because, like, you never get to see any of the top fighters really go against each other. Like, people want to see, like, Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia go at it. But, like, it's really, like, the promoters be holding it back. Because it's weird. Like, they had to make a fight. They had to agree to a fight. It's not like football where, like, there's a schedule and shit like that. It's so, like, it's really, like, an independent type sport, bro. And so, it's just weird. Like,
if the payout's not big enough, then it's not worth it for them.
Yeah, and so and you gotta negotiate your price. Like, how much am I getting back from this fight? Like, am I getting? Is it a 60-40 split? Is it a 70-30? Is it 50-50? And most people don't like. The bigger your name is, the more
you gonna want.
Yeah, and shit like that. So like, it's I don't know. It's weird, bro. Like, and then it's pay-per-view and shit like that for like to watch. If you want to watch a fight, it's pay-per-view. Like, it's not like
which I ain't doing.
Yeah, I ain't like I'm gonna see the fight. I'm gonna see the fight. But I'm gonna say that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna see the fight though. I'm gonna say if you know, I'm gonna see the fight though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, but I know y'all seen this shit recently, but Kyrie Irving going on.
Yeah.
Recently, how y'all feeling about that?
I don't think he should be getting punished like this.
Why not?
Because like, from what I know, I haven't like really like dug into everything or even read the book that he was promoting. But like,
yeah, I didn't dig into none.
A lot of people haven't. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I just letting you know.
I think he was saying that like he posted it because it showed like, I forgot what it was, but like he was showing like something about like how black people. It was about like black people and what they've been through, and people are taking it as like he hates Jewish people when he like didn't mean that. Like the whole book wasn't about that. Like he was trying to spread some knowledge, and like there's other people who like posted crazy shit, like shit that has like racist shit in it.
Yeah, but you
like,
can't compare him to what other people do. You just got to compare him to what he does. You know what I'm saying?
Amazon didn't get in trouble for having the book on sale, and like,
no, but the NBA has no control over what Amazon does. They have control over not basically, but they have control over what he does, or they can control it in terms of like if he does something that they feel like is outside of their guidelines or outside of what they want to have that represents the NBA, then they can fine him or like, you know, cut him for the season and just wait for his contract to run out or whatever the fuck it is, you know.
But I think isn't he also losing like his shoe deals and shit like that too?
All
Like,
right, so they said Nike suspended his shoe deal.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean it did suspend. If y'all like suspend, doesn't mean he lost
just for a given amount of time.
Yeah, suspend. Like when I saw it, I'm like, they clearly chose the word suspend because it doesn't mean they terminated his contract. Suspend means it's just his whole deal is on pause. So he's like, they're not going to promote his shoe. They're not going to release his shoe. He didn't lose his deal. Like he probably picked up at a later date, maybe if they want to, but it's suspended at this time. So that's why they worded it that way. And so but my feel on the whole situation is like you were saying, like the way he promoted, it was like, I don't know if it was the book or the movie. He for they said it had anti-Semitic tropes. I don't know what a trope actually. I feel like I know, but I feel like I don't know at the same time. Y'all know what trope means?
Nope.
I don't either. And so but I don't know if it meant like I feel like it's some type of stereotype or some shit like that, or something that's like not,
or some type of hate speech maybe.
Not hate speech, but something I feel like it's like not solely based on fact, and it's kind of going off like something made up. That's what I feel it is. I might have to look it up. Someone, I don't know, someone else might know, but I never like really looked up what trope meant. But it said it had anti-Semitic tropes in it, and so like I said, I never read the book. Like usually I'll need to read something before myself, or actually look into it before I just go off what anybody's saying, or just believe them and shit like that. And so it's just like, I feel with the Nets, I mean they can suspend him if they wanted. Like that's what they can do as a team. If I feel it's right, I don't know, man. But when the reporter, like, they was asking him like, are you gonna apologize for it and shit like that? Kyrie, like, it's kind of like, apologize for what though? Like, cause he never said anything crazy. He didn't say he hates Jewish people. And when they were saying, like, he said like he's not, they wanted to say him, like, they really want him to say verbatim like shit like, this is what we want you to say basically. They was looking for a specific answer. He didn't give them this answer they were wanting. He answered it like the way Kyrie would have answered it. And
a Brooklyn nigga.
And so
he's from Brooklyn,
Jersey.
right?
No, he's from Jersey.
Oh, he's from Jersey.
He's from Jersey.
Oh.
So yeah, he answered like a Jersey nigga. Yeah, but yeah, like, well, so like, and like, if you listen, it wasn't an apology, because like, and this is what I hate. You can't force an apology. You can't make somebody apologize, because apologies is when you're sorry. You can't make somebody feel sorry for, like, if they're sorry, then they're sorry. So it's like,
not even that. Like, if you just force an apology out, then it's not a true. It's not a true apology.
So like, when you for having him apologize it's like trying to force him to apologize. I feel it's stupid. It's the same shit with patriotism. Forced patriotism isn't patriotism. And so it's the same shit like they're doing. Like, you can't force an apology. Like, you can't make somebody feel sorry. You can't make somebody feel patriotic about their country and shit like that. And so I just feel like why are y'all trying to do that, bro? Like, and then they're making him pay. The Nets are doing this. They're making him he needs to do like 5 or 6 things for him to come back to play with the Nets. And like one of them was like, he has to donate $500,000 to something. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, How you can make somebody donate money? You're forcing him to donate money to play. I don't agree with that.
In reality, he doesn't even have to play. All he has to do is just take the money that he's earned and then just invest
he's getting the money now, but he's spending right now with no pay for it says at least 5 games. But I'm like, you can force somebody to donate. I'm like, I don't know. That's I don't know. I don't agree.
So what did he do specifically?
Promote a book. That's all it was.
That was it?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the book about?
It was called it was something, and it's like I forgot the name of the actual book, but then it was like Hebrews to Negroes or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what was in the book.
It said anti-Semitic tropes. That's what it said was in the book, but it wasn't. I know Kyrie wasn't promoting the book for anti-Semitic tropes. He was promoting like I said, because you know what Kyrie's been on, trying to be uplifting, like powerful to like the black people and shit like that, and that's all it was. And so it's kind of like, so I know a lot of black people have been coming to his defense and shit like that, and it's like, damn, like, and then like they're like, what they're doing right now is kind of like they're making an example out of Kyrie with like making him do this. So if y'all, it's basically saying, I forgot, I don't know who said it, but they're saying they're basically taking this Kyrie, a black man, and saying, y'all see what he did, and if y'all do, any of y'all do this, it's gonna be the same thing that happened to y'all. It's like almost like some slave type shit, like so like when they beat the slave and shit like that, and it's like, if y'all see what he did, it's gonna be y'all if y'all do the same shit. So it's kind of like
the fighting shit I was saying earlier.
What happened?
The fighting shit I was saying earlier, like to keep like someone in check, you like punish someone, and then everybody else would be scared to do it.
That's basically what it was like they was doing. That's how someone said it. So I was like, damn, that is kind of what they're doing, because this I'll literally show y'all the list after the podcast, but they had it's like it was 5 or 6 things that he needs to do for him to play again.
Like
it was like, damn,
shit, don't play no more.
That's what
I'll take my money and I'll be done. He's definitely, I mean, unless if he's just spending money on dumb shit. But he's definitely has like, good amount of money saved up.
Oh yeah, he definitely made millions over his career.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of millions.
Yeah, just fucking start buying up apartment complexes, have niggas rent it out for you, or just have that shit rent out. Hire somebody to take care of it. Couple, like 1 to 3 people. But have him watch over it, and then you'd be good to go.
If he doesn't like play the rest of the year and they don't pay him or some shit like that because he doesn't do the shit, I'm pretty sure he'll file a grievance. Cause that's what Ben Simmons did. Ben Simmons, and they ended up settling with Ben Simmons because he filed a grievance with the Sixers because he didn't play last year and they weren't paying him for like, well, I don't know if they didn't pay for the whole season or just the time he missed and shit like that. He was missing like millions, I think, some shit like that. So he could definitely file a grievance and shit like that and get his money still.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I said, I don't know the whole story to it, but like from what I seen and read, like I don't think he did anything too wrong. Like I definitely feel like if he was like, oh,
we gotta see what's in that people,
see
what's in that book,
making remarks like that, then
I'll have to read the book to see what's going on.
Yeah, because if there's some crazy shit in the book, then it's like, but I understand, but
it does go back to Jamal's point. Why is a book on Amazon if it has that? If it's so like, why is only Kyrie getting blamed for it though?
That's true. That is true. But at the end of the day, it's just like the NBA is not concerned about what Amazon does.
But it's not just the NBA punishing.
If they working with Amazon, they should care.
Who, the NBA works with Amazon?
If they got, I know the NFL does, but I don't know if the NBA has any type of deals with them, like prime deals and shit like that. It should be like that.
That's true.
And it's not just the NBA.
Also, what you mean? Also, Amazon they have to wait until they get either there's been reports about it because they can't check like every single item on there. Like they can have like computers run through it, but they can't check every single item on their thing. So you might be able to get away with sending some like.
Man, if it's your website, you better know what's on your shit. Who else to blame for it?
Yeah, true, but you can't know like everything always. So it's just like if someone's selling like something like racist for like 5 sales, and it's just like boom,
Amazon
like real quick.
Is a multi-billion-dollar company. They could hire somebody to go through and check and shit like that, bro. I'm not giving them no slack.
I know, but you never know. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. Kids on was it Amazon or eBay?
You said kids?
Yeah, like
they were selling kids.
People, you never seen that? Like
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like anything's possible. Like you can have all this money, but it's just like those type of websites are used by other people to sell their product. So it's just like if you want to like just really just sell something that's racist and like get rid of it really quickly, and it's just like boom, it's like all right, and it's like is Amazon gonna know about it? Are they really gonna check to see everything that was sold? It's probably not. Y'all
never heard that though?
Nah,
that's the first
it was like I want to say like a year or two ago. It was like a while ago when I heard it. Like I don't know if like if it blew up. I doubt it would, just because like it's like the top of riches of people. But they were selling like sofas, but the sofa's name would be like John Mayer, or like it'll be like missing people's names being sold for like, it'll be like a couch just like this being sold for like 15,000, and it'll have a name like Raquan. You know what I mean? It's like, who is this person, and like why is the couch name and listed at this price when the sofa actually goes for probably like $600?
That's actually kind of wild.
Yeah, and then like I know it was popular on like Twitter for a while, and then like you can actually, like I searched it up, you can actually like see the couch and all that. So I was like, what the heck? And then I don't know, after a while they took it down, but like should definitely look into it.
Yeah, that's when like they get like wind of it. You know what I mean? Because there's ways to like even like that. There's ways to like hide what you're selling. You know, like you know what you're selling, but like, and maybe the customers and their consumers might know what you're selling, but it's like there's ways to hide it. Like same thing like YouTube. It's just like YouTube waits till they get like whiffed of it. But like you can post like some really fucked up shit on YouTube. Yeah. It's harder now because you know they'll be all over it, but that video can stay up for a while.
Exactly.
You know.
Allegedly, of course. I don't know if Amazon did this. Don't come after me.
No, but you say eBay
or eBay. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said Amazon the whole time.
No, like I can't remember. It was one of those two like very popular like selling sites. I was like, damn, like,
and it's crazy. I just sold one. I think maybe that's why I sold my Kyries. I had because I had one of my Kyries listed to sell, like my old SpongeBob Kyries, the Kyrie 5s, and it just sold like within like the past week and a half. It sold. But I think it might have been because of the Nike shit, bro. I sold them like for a good amount too, bro. Used. I bought them for retail. Sold them for more.
Do you have Yeezys?
That's crazy. Huh?
Do you have Yeezys?
No, I haven't had Yeezys in a long time. It's so hard to get. It's easier to get Nike shoes than Adidas shoes for me, because like the way their shit was set up, Yeezys and shit like that, it was just mad difficult to get.
Would you say you had a pair? Would you sell them?
Yeah.
Right now with the whole Kanye thing.
Not because of the yes, because of the Kanye thing, but no, because of the Kanye thing. I'm not selling them because of like what Kanye did. I'm selling because I know the price gonna go up on them. That's I'm keeping it being like,
and motherfuckers gonna want to buy it regardless.
Somebody's gonna
regardless of what he be saying.
Price. I mean, what is it called? Supply and demand.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna want it.
Yeah, but look, if you hold on to it, it could go up. If he say crazier shit,
I could use that money. Invest it and get more money.
Now, or would you wait a little bit?
Well, Kanye bound to say some crazy shit.
The deal with Kanye is terminated. That shit's not suspended. That shit is terminated.
I'm saying you have a pair. Let's say you have a pair of Yeezys right now.
Right now.
You're looking to sell it. Would you sell it right now for like, I don't know how much
the price already went up on it.
Yeah, or would you wait until he says even more crazier things?
And then he can never get a deal again.
Yeah.
I would hold on to that like a rare baseball card.
No, the reason why you might as well take what you get now. Yeah. They won't be as rare as I don't know if y'all not sneakerheads, but the Red October Yeezys from Nike. There weren't as many pair of those as there are Yeezys like 350s, 750s, or 700s in the world. There's way more of those Adidas in the Yeezy Adidas and the Nike Adidas. So those won't have as big as a value. The most will go was maybe a couple hundred over the years, but it will never be the same price as like the Red Octobers were. So I'll say get what you get now. Yeah. Use that money to maybe invest or some shit. Bet if niggas is into betting or buy whatever. I'll say get what you can get now, man.
Yeah, I bet on 4 games in FanDuel.
And lost all them.
I made 147 on one game.
And hold $1.
And then I lost 25. Yeah, so I lost $75 on the next 3 bets. Damn. Because none of them hit. And 2 of the bets, all I needed was for Joe Mixon to get 17 more yards. Didn't do it. Then this week, this motherfucker won't rush for like 163 yards. And then I was just like,
five
touchdowns. And I'm just like, I was like, that's enough betting for me. Like I can't do betting, bro. Like I see how addictive it is and stuff like that. So like that's why I never got into it. But I saw that. Like I was just like, you know what, let me just try it.
Betting is fun. I don't be doing like, I'm
like $1 or something.
Yeah, I'm not doing like it's just for fun.
I just went into it and I'm just like, let me just like, let's see if I can make some money from it. I made money the first time. I'm like, cool. I lost 3 times in a row. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm like, ain't no more in this. This is just a waste of money. I might as well put it in some other shit like a house or something.
I'm glad I had Joe Mixon in one of my leagues.
You went crazy?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course. What you mean you went crazy? Of course he did.
That shit was nuts.
I won.
I can't believe that. Who had it? Chris
had him and still
lost. That's
so
crazy.
Tragic.
But that also just shows that Josh's team went stupid.
Yeah.
Josh's team went stupid. And Kenyon Drake didn't even go stupid. Kenyon Drake put up like what? 2 receptions for like 15 yards, some bullshit like that.
He got a touchdown or something?
No. He had 2 touchdowns, like 80 yards.
Kenyon Drake?
Yeah.
He had 2 touchdowns?
Yeah.
Nah, Kenyon Drake only put up like 3 points.
Kenyon Drake had 25.
I mean, not Kenyon Drake. London Drake. I had Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, London Drake. That's what Josh had. He only put up like 3 points.
But then he has Patrick Mahomes as quarterback, right?
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes.
Austin
Eckler.
Eckler. Yeah, Austin Eckler, and he's been like #1 running back for like 3 weeks straight.
He's been doing good. He's like probably one of the best dual threat running backs in the passing game and running game.
Facts.
He's one of the best.
Chargers looking sorry.
Yeah, so I don't know what's good with Justin Herbert. I think because I don't know if his ribs so bother him.
It's got to be the ribs. He had fractures in there, right?
Yeah. I think he did.
He had fractures. Yeah. I don't know if it was like 2 or 3 fractures, but he had fractures in his ribs.
Tell the team doctor give him a little shot. Remember that's literally how Justin Herbert got his start from Tyrod Taylor when the doctor messed up and punctured his lung by giving him an injection or whatever, and Justin Herbert got the start and then kept his job. I was like, yo, and Tyrod Taylor he couldn't sue them, remember? Because you have these like it's in a deal that you can't sue the team die, but it was definitely
truly is like slavery for like sports like that.
That's kind of it's not slavery.
It's not like drastic slavery, but it's just like you really like they just try to like take away your rights, so like you can't even do like you can't sue a doctor for doing shit like that. Like that's crazy.
No, you can't sue the doctor. No.
That's fucking crazy.
But
that shit sucks.
It's not slavery like they whipping you and like taking away all your rights, but it's just like they take away some rights. Like you can't really like. It's more
of a human like rights type thing, not more of a slavery type thing. No, but you can't sue and shit like that. If you get like something happen to you from the doctor, then it's the doctor's fault and shit. Remember, we talked about this with Trent Williams.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't sue him and he had cancer.
But now though, going off the thing with the Kyrie Irving thing that you're talking about, like that shit's crazy. Where they like using him as trying to control him, using him as an example. Now hopefully niggas like they're probably hopefully niggas don't want to like do anything, bring any type of like political views to like the NBA. Just crazy.
Well, I was gonna say before it got all serious and shit like that, the Chargers receivers were just dropping hella balls. Like that's the only reason why.
And Keenan Allen is he don't want to play football no more.
That's fine because I picked up one of the Chargers wide receivers.
Joshua Palmer or the other Carter guy.
Carter, I think it was like Carter, something Carter. I picked him up for this week because I had 3 starters on a bye. Both of my starting wide receivers were out. And so I just picked him. He put up like 9 or 10 points for me.
Solid.
And I still got the dub, man.
That's solid.
I was like, damn, I don't know who to pick up. I was hoping Mike Thomas was gonna play this week, but then remember he finally got put on IR. I'm like, damn. I was hoping he was gonna come back this week. He would have been my other person. I'm not even mad about that trade though. It's crazy because like
me neither.
I'm still. They haven't ruled him out for the season.
Yeah.
Like he still has a chance to come back, and that could be. I don't know if it's gonna be the NFL playoff time or my playoff time.
Yeah.
If he comes back my playoff time, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Because I still have Odell who's about to get signed like within these next 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's gonna be so.
Again, you know what really confused me over the weekend? I don't think Isaiah really cared. Like, and I get it. Like, I don't care, but like that nigga do not care at all about the fantasy thing. Like, he put up Mark Andrews on the waiver, and
he's on the Andrews right now.
He gave up Mark Andrews.
He's not. He's released.
He's released. He's released. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think
first. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you can't get the waiver. Like,
I'm gonna still just do it, guy. For my claim, man.
The only person who who can get it is Isaiah, because Isaiah is number 1 on the waiver. So maybe that's why he did it, because he figures he's gonna lose. But Isaiah, after that, Sakai, who's number 2 in the waiver order.
Hopefully he don't watch this until. Oh no, this video.
No, this video won't be. It won't be out in time.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm telling y'all now, because these niggas can't see it.
I think you're above me too.
I am above you. I'm directly above you, like 1 above you, I think. So I already have it in. So hopefully Sakai doesn't put it in. Hopefully Isaiah doesn't put it in. And then, but then Lopez is ahead of me. Who Lopez be watching the waiver order like Oh, I didn't tell Lopez. Lopez be watching the waiver order like a motherfucker. Like, you saw how he was just like, oh, you been dropping Kenny and Drake like an ex-girlfriend? Like, it's like, damn, nigga, I don't even know who you dropped. Like,
Devontae be on it too.
Yeah, Devontae be on it like crazy. And I don't think Devontae's above me. So basically, I just got to worry about Nasir,
let's see,
Sakai, and I think one more person. That's it. But Isaiah dropped him because he was out. But he comes back after the bye.
Where's Mark Andrews? He's on waivers?
Yeah, he's still on waivers. But
yeah, of course.
Raquan's before me.
I know I am. I told you that. But Lopez is before me.
He had a better record than me.
Like look who's all before. So you have
right now. I'm 6-3. Raquan's 5-4, and Naeem's 7-2.
You're 6-3.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
I ain't losing right Josh
now.
Allen. Come
but
on.
Look, I have to just worry about Sakai hopefully not knowing, Nasir not knowing.
Yeah.
But Lopez is gonna know, and Chris Kamas is definitely gonna know. So
or Pape.
Pape's ahead of me too.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, it's half.
Yeah, I ain't getting Mark Andrews.
Man.
Yeah, but he dropped it because he went out.
I didn't realize he dropped him, bro. I don't be paying attention to other people's teams as much.
No, he dropped him because he went out, and so I guess he thought he was gonna be injured for the season. But it clearly says at the bottom that he's coming back after the bye. So I'm like, why did he drop him? I was confused.
I mean, you dropped DeAndre Hopkins.
I did, but like I didn't realize what I was doing on the app, to be honest with you. Like I thought when I dropped niggas, I still technically had them because I picked them up in my draft. And then TJ, that's when TJ looked at me. He's like, "Are you stupid?"
Are you stupid?
Shout out TJ.
Yeah. He's like, "Are you stupid?" He's like, "That's not how it works." And I was like, "Oh shit, I thought that's how it worked, nigga." Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, but you can't tell Nasir to get him. Cause then he'll.
I think he just.
I can't because that'll be collusion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So basically, everybody in this room only knows. Yep. Don't say nothing to nobody. Yep. Shit. Hopefully Sakai don't pick him up because that's the last thing I need. Because he'll have Andrews, Saquon, and
Mark Andrews.
No, Saquon, Mark Andrews, and who's his other running back?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Oh my god.
That would be a crazy team.
God.
That would be a crazy team. He'll have no wide receivers except for like Garrett Wilson, who's actually kicking right now. But yeah, I've been rambling about that fantasy because I can't believe he did that shit.
For someone who don't care.
Huh?
For someone who don't care.
I just like it when it gets riled up in the chat because if I have Mark Andrews and
it was the reason why I got riled up in the chat last night.
Oh, exactly. I wanted to get riled up. I knew I was facing Lopez, and if I beat Lopez, I could talk shit and he's gonna get mad. And Lord and behold, it worked.
And I was literally telling Paz, bro. I was literally playing a game with him last time. I'm like, bro, like he's doing that shit on purpose.
Yeah, fact. So if I get Mark Andrews, that means that I could potentially start like winning like crazy. And I'm going to talk so much shit. And you already know Devontae's gonna get active in the chat because Devontae gonna be like, yo, shut up. You only winning because fucking Isaiah wanted to drop Mark Andrews. And I'll be like, that ain't my problem. Like just start talking shit. I know Lopez will get active in the chat. Yeah, this is my moment.
When you were gassing,
I just want to cause chaos.
When you were gassing Pez about Kamara not being better than Drake, I was like, I'm sitting in Pez. I'm like, he's like, Pez told me, I can't believe you didn't come to defense for Kamara. I'm like, that's what he told me. I was like, Pez. I'm like, Raquan is out. Why? I don't need to even come to defense for him. Like, I know, like he's like, I don't need to come to defense for that shit. I'm like, come on, Pez.
Yeah, like I don't even know why he was coming. Like he was mad about it because it's like it's obvious that Kamara is better than Kenny and Drake. It's like, come on now, bro.
He was dumb tight, bro. Like he was like, he's like, I should smack him. I was like, I was dying, bro. I'm like, yo, this is hilarious.
Nah, when he said that chat or that message, because I knew this is where I got him. He was like, I don't really care about the loss. I'm just mad that you disrespected Kamara like that.
That shit was funny.
I was like, damn, nigga, you good?
Shit.
Mad. Yeah, that's why I want Mark Andrews because I just want to get crazy in the chat. Like I'm gonna talk shit because Andrews is really like a quarterback at tight end in terms of points wise, which is ridiculous. Like that nigga will put up like 28 easily, like every week.
Yeah, healthy Mark Andrews is good.
Yeah, so I'll talk so much shit. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas really suck. Like, and then especially if I face Devontae.
And nobody's eliminated from the playoffs yet either.
Exactly.
So it's still a chance for everybody.
Even whoever's at the bottom.
Somebody has one. Isaiah has a 1% chance to make the playoffs. Yeah. That means he's not eliminated yet.
Yeah,
unless that shit says 0, then that's when you're eliminated.
Because he do got AJ Brown. If AJ Brown start going stupid, like putting up like 40 points and shit.
And my 10 man, that means I got hope. I got 1%.
Oh, you have 1% chance. Yeah, as long as that shit don't say 0, then you got a chance.
Yeah, that's facts.
Y'all seen the new power rankings?
Yeah. I be keeping up with the power rankings just because I always want to know what's happening
around the
league. Just because it'll be funny like when Lopez start getting mad. He'd be like, how the fuck am I at the bottom? And all this shit. I'm like, man, is you really at the bottom? So I like knowing like what's happening.
I literally, like I said, that's why I had I sent everybody the same chart. Some people I still never got, but majority of the league answered it, and I was able to use it. Yeah. So it was really like a weighted type system. Like, whoever, like, say like you ranked, just say win-loss record as like the top thing that should be most important, shit like that. So then like I got everybody's shit from each category combined, and then like I added them all up together, and so whichever had the least amount of points was the most valuable shit. And then but the most whatever was the most valuable, you get more points on depending on where you rank in that like category. So say you have the best win-loss record, you get the most points. You have the least if you have the worst win-loss, you get the least amount of points and shit like that. So then all the shits from each category are added up together for only your points, and then week by week all them shits are added together. So week 1's points will get added with week 2, and now it's how you get your new power rank and shit like that.
What was the most important?
I won't say.
No, he said at the end of the video.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I won't say because it has some mystery to it. So like people will start putting shit together. Like this has to be the most whatchamacallit. But I just use one loss because it's easy shit to say like that.
I honestly think when the season's over, whoever's like dead last, I don't think that nigga is doing the what is it, the NFL Combine or the hot. No, I think it's both. You can either do one of the two other. So it's
whichever one,
you can do the combine.
Combine. No, it wasn't a combine. No, it was the hot chip or the other one.
Oh, it was a hot chip.
Hot chip or 911.
Oh, so I don't think anyone's gonna do the hot chip or the 911. I really don't think. I don't think niggas gonna do that.
If they want to be back in the league next year, they're gonna have to do it.
Yeah, that's true. But like, it's like if they don't want to be back in the league, they don't have to be back in the league. You know, they could just start their own league.
And if they ever want to join again, they got to pay double the price to get in.
What? Oh, like
my league.
What? 10 what?
Would that go towards the pot?
It will go towards the winning pot, yeah. How much you pay? Because remember it was the ring. It was like 65.
Oh, the ring involved too?
Because it was like 50, and then it wasn't an extra 15. How much? Oh no, it was like 55. How much I pay?
I thought it was 55.
I think it was 55 too. It was the ring, yeah. Okay, so it was like 55, and then I had to pay 110. I'll just go
to join the league to be 110, like the new league.
If they never did this shit and they want to join back, you have to pay double. That's just my rule, and said like, yo, that's what you had to do because you didn't do the challenge.
Will you ever increase?
But then niggas would just never do it.
If everybody was down for it, I think I vote on a buy like usually every year and shit like that. And
it's what is it? So you have to eat all the hot chips, like the whole bag, or you just gotta eat one
chip. It's literally just one chip.
And you just have to eat one hot wing then, because it comes with multiple hot wings.
No, I'm not the actual 911 check. Just get the 911 chicken sauce and just do it. You don't have to actually do the challenge, but to eat it.
Put it on one wing.
If somebody hungry, they could do that shit. Like if it was
no.
They both hot.
Nah, that shit will make you shit your brains out. Yo, and it'll be fiery shit. Yo.
I had one 911 nugget or mini bite when I was younger. Just one. That shit was hot as hell on the other end.
Yeah.
So when you shit, it be hot.
Yeah, your asshole go be screaming.
Burning, bro. I'm telling you right now, that shit. No, that's why I don't eat. The most spicy shit I usually eat is like Tabasco. That's as much. I don't need to do it as what the fuck I need a ghost pepper for? Why I got to do a Carolina Reaper? I do not need that shit, bro.
That's facts.
No sir, bro. Y'all can leave me out that shit. That's why I'm trying to win. I say I'm trying to win, but don't let me win that. Don't let me come in first place in the league this year. I'm telling you right now. Don't let me come in first.
I hope you talk shit if you win.
Man.
I'll be rooting for you if you on the track to winning. Because I know if you, I know because you like what 7-2,
lead the league in scoring.
Because I know if like you win, that's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna be on my phone just watching the chat like this because niggas is you gonna talk shit and then Lopez and Emmett I know are gonna be like nah, like you truly do suck. Emmett's gonna talk about how like from the start it was rigged.
Oh my god, I can't remember when he said that shit to me the first time. I was like, "There's no way," bro. They was coming up with any excuses for me winning, bro. I'm like, this is crazy. Heads was talking to me about that shit last night. I'm like, I'm supposed to know you was gonna have an 0-4 start, bro. You was gonna be the ass. I'm supposed to know the Sierra was gonna do that. Sakai was gonna do because like the first 4 teams I played all dropped under 100 points.
Yeah, that's just out of your control.
Yeah, that was
that's out of their control. Like, you don't expect the players to like do that. Sorry,
that's my only game under 100 too.
Really?
Against Naeem, yeah.
Yeah, you just don't expect your team to just do that.
Like,
Sorry.
I couldn't have predicted that. And then when it was a Kyle challenge, he said, "Yeah, this is scripted." I'm like, "What?"
Oh yeah, so
I was like,
that
"What?"
too.
I'm like, "This is crazy."
yeah.
I'm like, I'm supposed to know you're supposed to be asked like this. I'm like, no. The reason you asked is because you're not trading Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley.
Yo, I sent him so many trades, and he denied.
He's not going to trade.
I know he denied everything. That's why I hope that he don't get Mark Andrews because he'll have 3 of them fucking powerhouse niggas. That would be crazy.
Just for him to lose in the playoffs, just for him to be not in the playoffs doing nothing. Like, damn.
Hey, that still might not help. Like I had Brees, Mark Andrews, Justin Jefferson. Like my squad was solid. Not in this league, in another league.
But then Brees got injured and Mark got injured.
Just
injuries will fuck a team up
high
so
key,
bad. That's happened to me a lot of years, bro. Thank God. I pray it won't happen to me still. Like my team is still healthy. You want
Ain't
fake
no
wood, fake.
Yeah,
that's fake too.
ain't.
It's not. It look like got wood splinters in it, wood fibers. Yeah. That's what I hope. Man, it's gotta be. It's a fake tree, but now it's like there's like little like wood fibers, like shredded shit though.
Nah, but those leaves.
I
Like,
didn't
do you even water that?
Not gonna leaves.
Yeah.
You water?
Yeah.
Why are you listening to him, bro? He don't damn well he lying. You do not order a fake plant.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
I do.
Like if it was
No, you
real,
don't.
Check the bottom.
If it was real,
No, I don't need to check the bottom. I'm not gonna check
go
them. I
check
know
the
you don't
bottom.
water it.
You didn't put no soil down there, nothing. I know.
No,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
order that
working in here, man. There's water, there's soil, there's worms in there too.
Nah, I definitely gotta be like the most hated in the league. I'm definitely the villain of this
Yeah,
league, bro.
yeah.
Niggas hate me, bro. I swear,
I
but
love it. I'm telling you, like
right, I do.
Like I really think I'm like a soldier of chaos. Like I love the whole.
Who you?
Yeah, I love the whole chaotic shit. Like that
Soldier
shit.
KO, you just like just
Yeah, I just love it, and like niggas just going crazy in the chat, like getting all mad, getting all riled up, especially because it's with you. Because niggas, for some reason, when it's you talking, like one word come out your mouth, and niggas is just they're like, nah, fuck all of that. Like, it's just, especially when you didn't bring out the power rankings. I didn't even know you didn't bring out the power rankings.
Which one? This one or the
like a few weeks ago?
Like a few weeks ago.
Lost.
Yeah, when you lost.
I was just taking, bro. I literally like these past 3 weeks, they've been taking longer than usual, just because like,
right, like see what I mean? But I didn't even notice, and then I only noticed when the chat started going crazy. I'm like, oh shit. Let me just say something, like,
bro. It was crazy, bro. Like literally, like. It was Sakai, Emmett. They was literally like leading the charge, like, oh, where the Pez too? Where the power rankings? Where the power rankings?
You did you post the poll? Or was it Emmett?
No, I voted on it.
I know niggas voted on it.
No, but the poll was like,
I think Emmett voted, put it up. Like when is he gonna put out the power rankings?
Come out, and Naeem does the power rankings. Yeah, just talking his shit basically.
Yeah.
He was just on my ass about that fucking shit, bro.
That shit was.
As soon as when I'm winning, though, nobody saying nothing, though.
That's facts.
Only when I lost those 2 weeks.
That's fact. Yeah, and the chat be going crazy.
Bro, niggas like, oh, he not gonna put the power rankings out. I'm like, what, bro? Like, what? That shit is crazy, bro. I'm like, niggas is bugging. I'm like,
and if you lost to who, Chris or Pape this week?
I didn't.
No, if you lost to him,
I would have lost to Pape. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, if you lost, I would
still been in first place.
If you no, what I'm saying, if you lost to Pape this week, like by 1 point, I already know the whole chat would have been going crazy. Been going crazy.
Only when I lose. That's what I'm saying. Like I have to be the villain of the league, bro. Yeah. Like nobody else get this treatment, yo.
That's right.
Nobody else. Emmett just lost to Nasir. Nasir's he was 2-6.
Nasir don't put up like now he puts up points. It's just that it's unfortunate because niggas be putting up points against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
I got a random fact.
That's my line.
There's a shrimp called a pistol shrimp, and it has this big ass claw that it shoots compressed water bubbles.
Oh, that's tough.
And it snaps down faster than the human eye can see. And when it shoots the water bubble out, it's supposed to use as a defense, so it can like hit a fish, stun it, or kill it. And it's just either meant to scare off a fish, or they'll use it for hunting when they're hunting fish for like food. And what's crazy is that when it snaps down, it creates heat around it because of all the friction that it's causing to be able to shoot the air bubble or the water bubble in the water. So all that friction that it causes a huge amount of heat, and it equals up to around 4,500 Fahrenheit, which is like 5 or 6 times hotter than lava. And it just does it for a quick second. It heats the water up around it, and then it disappears very quickly. And also, if the shrimp loses its claw, it'll then grow back a new claw on the opposite side and then grow a smaller claw on where the claw fell off. And I thought that was pretty cool, especially because they can like generate heat of that much. Like imagine if like they were like a smart species where they just wanted to like wreak some havoc and they just like, fuck it, we gonna go to the nearest humans like in like this like pool of water or whatever, and we gonna fuck up their day. And then just like everyone, they're like, all right, 3, 2, 1, snap. And like the water just gets massively hot because there's shrimp. There's a lot of them. Like, so the water just gets like massively hot. And then like you basically like burn to death like in a second or something. Like that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Like if niggas would stay out of the water. Like I'll be like, nope, I heard about them niggas. I ain't going in there. But yeah, apparently that's like they like
that's
that.
That's a tough move though. I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie.
Apparently, like the fact that it gets hotter than lava, like 5 or 6 times, I think they said, like than lava. Like that's crazy. I think I saw somewhere that it's like equivalent to like the heat of like the not the sun itself, like the surface, but like, you know, like the outside area. Like it's equivalent to that because like it's equivalent to that. And I'm just like, damn, that's fucking nuts. Like them niggas got power like that and they like that small. You know?
They gotta come up with a name for it, like a cool ass name, like
pistol shrimp.
No, I'm saying for the move.
Oh, for this move, like a Kamehameha type thing,
like a special name for that shit.
Oh shit! Nah, that would be like a Vegeta like flash cannon type thing. Final Flash. Yeah.
That I fuck with Vegeta, yo.
Vegeta stuff. But yeah, that's my random fact of the week. That shit was fucking nuts. I was like, damn, them niggas is like that small, and they generated that much heat. Like,
I do want to say one quick thing. Like one of my reels on Instagram started doing like a lot of numbers recently. I mean, I showed it a job, but it's been like it's literally still getting. Every time I check my phone, new likes coming through. Like it has like this is actually my most like viewed reel now, most liked. Like now it has like the most like it shows me like when people like send it to other people like the most of those shits too. I'm like damn, just from this little and it's like it was like one from a couple weeks ago I put, but it just like started doing like a lot of numbers again recently. Like now it has like over 1,000 likes on there. I'm like oh that's tough. That's tough.
What's the video again?
It was like some dude playing 2K, but he dressed himself as Andrew Tate. I messaged the dude today too, like in the video. He's like, "Oh, yo, that's cool." He's like, "Thanks, like showing me and shit like that." I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." So it was cool to see that because like it already had like it was like one of my most viewed shorts on YouTube, like 5K on YouTube, and now this one has like 16K on.
That's tough.
Instagram. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, I gotta get back
on the way to stardom.
Yeah, what?
On the way to stardom.
Oh yeah, I know. Like this week, I'm taking like I took off from like just streaming so I can just work on more of my videos and shit like that. So like yesterday I was just working on shit like especially like the power rankings. I'm working on the new ones again since I was late with the ones last week, so I gotta work on that again too. And then I got just more videos and shit like shorts and clips even for the pod. I just want to get up for this week, so I'm not streaming this week because streaming takes up hours of my time and shit like that.
I mean with the reels, with the views that you get, and you could start an OnlyFans.
What? How is that?
You can start an OnlyFans.
How does that relate to OnlyFans?
Because you already getting all these views, you might as well just make a little cash on the side.
Why would I want to start an OnlyFans?
Why do you want him to?
Huh? Yeah.
Mind your business.
No, that's what he's asking.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Oh shit.
If you want to, go ahead.
Yo, you think you can kill that shrimp? You think you can kill that shrimp?
Nigga, I'm gonna fuck that nigga up.
I would step on that shit, bro. And cook
it. Came out of the wood. Like right behind the rock or something. Yo, that shit would be crazy.
It's like facts. You know what's crazy too? Like they're scared of humans. They're also almost blind. Yeah, so they communicate with like a fish because they'll be digging out like a hole for a home that the fish can also use. And the fish will then flick its tail if there's something that's coming too close or like a predator or something like that. So it will hold on to it with its small claw. And then when the fish flicks its tail, it'll know like, oh shit, something's coming. So then they'll go into the hole and then they'll bury themselves inside. And then when they think it's like safe to come out, they'll just the pistol shrimp will dig his way out.
So he's doing drive-bys with the fish?
No, the fish is just there for like saying like, yo, like there's niggas coming, basically.
Exactly. And then like, so when would it shoot? Like when it's hiding and like
for defense or hunting other smaller fish.
So when it's hunting, like I feel like it'll be clipped onto the fish, shooting with the other hand.
Oh.
That's tough.
I don't know if they do that, but that'll be crazy though.
That's tough.
That'll be crazy.
You get it, use the fish to go get. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
You think you could beat a human size ant?
A human size? No.
They strong as shit.
Yeah. They lift like how much more than their body weight? Like
18
10
times?
18 times?
I don't know. I just put a random number.
Yeah. they lift like way too much of their weight. So like a human size, that nigga's picking me up with like one claw.
I'll run in circles around that shit. You can't. I'll run in circles. I'm gonna run in circles around it though.
Oh.
Cause it had to turn like this, like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just punch that shit in the side, keep running, kick his leg in.
Yeah.
Then he just turn his head in the claw.
Damn.
Yeah, you get smacked against the wall.
I'm the hood avatar, bro. I'm the hood avatar. Boxing, weaving, sneaking, shooting. Come on, yo. Yeah. Come on. I got all that shit. Come on now. Yeah, that shit ain't hit me.
Side like, damn, you got fucked up. Yo, they strong as shit. I'm trying to tell you.
I know they strong, but they haven't met me. I'm different.
You're right. I'll probably like jump off of a building and just boom.
You jump off a building, you gonna get me. Go backwards.
But like, I don't know, something to hide.
Nah, he gonna fuck you up, bro.
Yeah, you
gonna fuck you up.
You're average.
I'm going right through.
Nah, he gonna fuck you up.
No,
that's like some Hunter shit that you thinking of. Like, did you watch that shit?
Yeah,
with the Chimera ants.
Yeah,
like they give them niggas like that.
If I'm on his back, how is it gonna get me? Yeah,
tossing you.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm just stay there. Stab him. Get him in the eye. I don't even know if it has eyes or whatever. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they have eyes.
Just get in it.
Yeah.
And then hopefully I can kill it before it gets me off. And if it gets me off, I'll take Naeem's tactic. But I really don't think that will work.
Pause.
I didn't catch what you said. What he said?
I don't know, but hey.
He said, he's like, nah, you said I'm gonna get on it before it can get me off. And he's like, and before it gets me off, I'm gonna get it or some shit like that. Oh. He said it twice. It's like, whoa, pause.
JG.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
We just having fun, nigga.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in to the D&E podcast. We 15 episodes in, man. If y'all still around, so watching and listening, thank y'all, man. If y'all on audio platform, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave a 5-star for us, man. It really helps us out. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell because YouTube always doesn't recommend me upload. Comment, like, subscribe, man, because that also does help us, man. Get us more engagement and shit like that. Word to mouth, people. Let other people know about the D&E podcast, man. We really out here, yo. But yeah. So until next time, it's a D&E podcast. Signing off.
Peace.
My OnlyFans is gonna be live tomorrow.
Don't do that.